Hey everybody, this is Mark the Game Shark here with another how-to video. And today we're going to be replacing the battery in a Sega PowerBack for the Game Gear. Now this one is hopefully a lot easier than the regular battery pack, the one that looks like a pill. But yeah, so let's jump right in and take a look. So these batteries have a nickel cadmium battery, which doesn't work now in today. So yeah, we're going to replace it with an upgraded nickel metal hydroxide battery, NiMH. So at first I wasn't sure if we could use that battery, but as long as the output voltage is the same for the NiMH battery, you'll be good to go. It's a simple swap of the battery and put it back together and you're good to go. So yeah, so that's what we're going to do with this one. I'll leave a link in the description where you can buy the battery at. So if you want to replace it yourself, you know where to find it. And I'll try to keep it updated to if there's like other batteries for like an alternate. Now, unfortunately, between this one, the battery pack, and the power back, they don't have they don't have the same size battery. So this one's smaller, which you'll see in a minute. So first thing you need to do is, actually, you know what, before we get into it, let me go over the tools we're going to use. Now, just like the other one, there's two different methods that you can do. You can either splice the wires, solder them together, and then have heat shrink tubing and use heat shrink on it to put it back together. This one, we're just going to use these wire, I'm just going to call them wire nuts. I forget the name of these things, but we're just going to use the wire nuts mixed with using the hot glue to hold it in place, and that should be good to go. But yeah, if you want, you can always use the soldering iron. But yeah, I'm just going to use it this way because you really don't need to solder. You can just use that and have the hot glue to hold it in place. So you need just a basic screwdriver. You do not need this one. You do not need the special bit because there's actually just two screws on it. Really easy. So with this, you basically unscrew the front, and then that piece comes off. Real simple, and use a regular Phillips and unscrew these two screws on either end. And then it just held in together, so you just like kind of pry it, like work your way, and it should pop off. There you go. Just start on one end and just like wiggle it. Well, these things are being a pain. Come on. There we go. And it pops right off. So just give it a little wiggle. And I already cut the battery. Look, you can see this is kind of small battery. And this is the NICD. So, NICD, and it says here 7.2 volts. So that's what we'll replace it with, except we're not going to use NICD because it's hard to find those batteries and there's no point in even using that battery. So right here, we have a 1600 NiMH NiMH battery. So this is what battery we're going to use because it'll fit right in there, nice and snug. Now, I definitely like the design of this one a lot better. So when you open it, you'll see here there's a small circuit board. So you basically just lift it up. It has grooves on it. You lift it up. Oh, dust cover. Make sure you don't forget about the dust cover for that. And just lift off the connector there, which is right there. So that's the connector for the battery. So now we're just gonna strip these wires. So it should be a 20 gauge. Set these aside. Oh man, whew, that's a pain. All right. There we go, just like that, and you do it the same with the other side. Try and keep them the same length. Come on. Damn, it was really in there. A little bit of, there we go. Whew, man, that's a pain in the ass. You just twist it. Yeah, that one's a little longer, but try to get them the same length. Yeah. Oddly enough, they're like the same length. Like, one's not higher than the other. It's interesting. Oh well. Alright, so so all you do with this, you just cut one of them. Just cut one of them. Doesn't matter which one you start with. Just go in here, just cut one. So we'll start with the black wire. Snip that off. Then we just strip it. Oh, that was easy. A lot easier than getting that off. Holy crap. Alright. So now they're basically the same length. And we just twist them together. Twist them together. As you see, they're twisted together. It looks like... Yeah, I'm going to have to trim a little at the top. That's fine. Do a little trim. Just like that. Then you take your wire nut and you just screw it on there. I'm going to pull it, make sure it's not going to come off. And then we just hot glue inside. I might need a new hot glue stick, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Alright, so we just hot glue inside there to hold it in place. One thing I like about the hot glue is that it's easy to, if you need to like remove it, it's like dummy proof. You can easily undo whatever you did. So usually with hot glue, when you first put it on, it's nice and clear. I don't know if that's going to show on the camera. And then as it starts drying, it'll start to look cloudy. So we're just going to wait for this for a little bit. That's what I like about hot glue. It doesn't take long to dry, which is really nice. So we're not sitting here for 4 hours waiting for this thing. Now, I saw a video of someone doing this, and they actually hot glued the battery pack to this, which I'm thinking about doing. That way it doesn't slide left and right. They just put like a little hot glue in there and they just stuck it in there. So we'll see when I plug it back up if whatchamacallit, if what is that doing now? It's not. Oh, there we go. Okay. If it doesn't, if it has enough room. All right. So there we go. It should be basically dry. So there you go. The black wire's ready. Now time for the power. With positive. Cut that guy off. And strip this bad boy. Like so. Now the reason you want to do them one at a time, because you don't want them to touch. You do not want the black and the red to touch. That's, then it'll start sparking and you could damage the battery that way. So just like the other one, we're just going to twisty tie them together. Or not twisty tie them, just do it like this to get that. There we go, that looks good. I'll cut a little bit off the top, just so that they will fit. And there we go. Just get another wire nut and do the same thing on this side. Just shove it in there. There we go. And then we do the same thing. Just making sure I hope. Man, these this cable, this plug is really short. Wonder if I should have just spliced them together and using soldering iron. That might have been a better choice in this option, but it should still work. We'll see what happens. Let's just get this thing. Use the hot glue on this guy to hold him in place. There we go. There we go. Just go around with the hot glue. Alright, and just wait for this one to dry and plug it back in, and we should be good to go. So that's nice. And put this over here for it to dry. Put this dust cover back on. And this is a pain to get in. What's going on with this? Does it have to be over here or what? Ah, okay, so it has to be over there. Okay. Okay. This. Okay. I'm just putting seeing how that board goes back together. So with these wires, they have to be at towards this seam, the end right here. See, it has to be up to the top right here, because I had this under here and it wasn't going in properly. So that fixed that issue. And this has to go in and make sure this wire goes in this little clip here too, so it follows it through. I don't know why they don't have a clip on this side for the power. It's really bizarre. I don't know why they decided not to do that. It's kind of weird how they have the plug placed in there like that, so you have to basically take the board off to plug the thing in. Alright, so there we go. All ready to rock and roll here. I do this. Hopefully it wants to cooperate and go in properly. So now I have to lift this off. Ugh. Stupid dust cover for the switch keeps coming undone here. Whatever is off. Oh, it doesn't say. Alright, whatever. So oh man. Real pain. So one. I definitely went this way. Okay. There we go. Now it's in. Alright. Now, how I'm going to put this back together. These wires in my way. Alright, so you basically got it in, and you have to make sure these wires are in front. Oh, jeez. Ah, damn. It's always this one. Stupid wire. Come on, go over. Ah! Damn it. You know what? Oh man, this thing's a pain in the ass to get in. Okay, there we go. So we got that up there. Now this has to come down. There we go. Like so. Doesn't look like it's... Man, this board is flimsy as hell. Oh my gosh. Alright. What the heck is causing this thing to stay up? Alright, no, it's basically in. You have to like mess around with the board. But there you have it, guys. New battery installed. Now I'm wondering if I should even bother. Because I wonder if once this thing's all put back together, if it'll even be it's always this one side right here is a real pain in the ass. Good Lord, what the heck is going on here? It's not this that's causing it. That's actually fine. Alright. Why is this thing not going in? Maybe because of that? Alright, there we go. I don't know what I did. I just wiggled it and it finally went in there. Jeez. Sorry about that, guys. I know that was probably the most boring thing you ever witnessed. Now I gotta get this back in. There we go. Alright. I'm going to just snap this back cover back. There we go. Man, what a pain. Alright. Screw this back in. Whew. Screw this in. And there you go. Now you got the power back has a brand new battery. So yeah, I think think for next time, if I get another one, I'll probably do it with the other method by just splicing the wires and then soldering and using heat shrink tubing for the exposed wire. But it's not too bad. It's fit perfectly. Yeah, you don't even really need you see. Yeah, you don't need hot glue. You don't really have to hot glue it down because once the top and the bottom are sandwiched together, it basically holds the battery in place. So it's not going to go anywhere. So, yeah, guys. And there you go. Battery pack back with a new battery. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I will put links in the description of where you can buy the battery for this type of battery for the battery pack, or the power back, whatever it's called, where you can get the replacement battery at. And I'll try to keep it updated because I know, like, my older video when I did the original pill battery, like, that link is like doesn't work. the person I bought that battery from, they don't sell them anymore on Amazon. So you have to go with the NIMH battery, which is fine. As long as it's the same output voltage, you should be good to go. So there you go, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Till next time, this is Mark the Game Shark signing out. Have a good day.